The moment is here to be a dinosaur enthusiast. New species are being described at a breakneck pace, and paleontologists have been researching and debating everything from patterns of dinosaur evolution to the morality of relic gathering. Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we will be sharing recent archaeological discoveries of dinosaurs. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. These are some of the most significant dinosaur-related tales that have been discovered recently, and the discoveries help pave the way for the studies and discussions that we can surely witness in the years to come. Let's begin. Armor in depth. Speaking of extraordinary preservation, Borreolopelta's first known specimen is among the most amazing dinosaurs ever discovered. The fossil, which includes the head, neck, and front part of the body, indicates a sizable section of an armored dinosaur. The keratin covering of the spiky armor and the bone have both been preserved, and the fossil is so well preserved that every piece of armor is there. It's about as close of a look at an armored dinosaur as we're going to get. The smallest dinosaur is a lizard. Paleontologists revealed what was hailed as the tiniest dinosaur ever discovered at the beginning of 2020, but it wasn't. Oculodentavis kaungrae was instantly questioned by experts, and there was a report that a second specimen revealed that it was truly a lizard 99 million years old. This year saw the publication of research confirming Oculodentavis's lizard ancestry, but the story goes beyond simple fossil identification. Both Oculodentavis specimens were discovered encased in amber that was mined in Myanmar, a nation where amber mining has been linked to genocide and human rights abuses. Paleontologists are questioning the propriety of publishing specimens that may be connected to a black market feeding the conflict, despite the fact that fossils preserved in Myanmar amber are stunning. Scientists may have discovered the largest dinosaur. Huge dinosaur remains are frequently discovered in South America. The 121-foot-long, 63-ton Patagotitan, named in 2017, was followed shortly after by the announcement of another behemoth that may be even bigger by Argentine paleontologists. Although the name of the partial fossil skeleton has not yet been assigned, it appears brand new and could be bigger than Patagotitan. Before paleontologists can proclaim a winner, it might take some time. Size estimates and comparisons are difficult because all the contenders for the title Biggest Dinosaur are known from partial remains. Dinosaurs with short arms that ate insects. Some of the oddest dinosaurs ever discovered are alvarezsaurs. The majority were little, approximately the size of a turkey, and could be easily identified by their short, thick arms that ended in blunt claws. Although it has been challenging to find additional evidence, paleontologists have assumed that these dinosaurs were insectivores and may have even consumed social insects like termites. However, studies of alvarezsaurs published this year show that their eyes and ears specialized for nighttime tiny prey hunting, such as insects, which is a different niche from the typical dinosaur image. Deinocheirus. Deinocheirus may be included on any list of the decade's most significant dinosaur finds. In 1970, a pair of huge arms gave rise to the dinosaur's moniker. The remaining portion of the animal was believed to be missing. Nobody located another decade after decade. Then, 2 more skeletons were found, albeit it took considerable fossil recovery labor to get one of the heads that ended up on the black market. In the end, the bones showed a creature that paleontologists had never imagined. A massive dinosaur resembling an ostrich with a sail on its back and a shovel-shaped face. The discovery thrilled paleontologists, who had always wondered what the rest of the animal looked like. Scientists get to the bottom of dinosaur butts. We still need to gain fundamental knowledge regarding dinosaurs. For instance, until recently, paleontologists were largely unaware of the appearance of a dinosaur's butt. Experts hypothesized that dinosaurs have the same single external hole known as a cloaca as birds and crocodiles. It is the entrance via which the body's reproductive and excretory substances leave the body. However, a study that was just recently released has given experts their first in-depth look at a dinosaur cloaca and how it compares to the same structure in crocodiles. However, given that there are hundreds of species, this is only the first discovery of its kind. Therefore, further debate on dinosaur rumps is in order. Dinosaur with armor swung an odd tail. The quintessential dinosaurs, or living tanks, are the armored ankylosaurs. The Ankylosaurus was one of the largest and most imposing, and it even carried a massive club composed of bone at the end of its tail. However, paleontologists are now discovering that ankylosaurs developed a wider range of protective armor than previously thought. Ankylosaur stegoros elengasin was reported last year from bones discovered in Chilean rock that is 72 to 75 million years old. It had a bone spur resembling a fern at its tail's end. Paleontologists are pondering what other odd patterns armored dinosaurs may have sported in the past, because no dinosaur has a tail quite like it. Fuzzy dinosaur from Brazil stirs ethics debate. A multinational group of paleontologists described Ubirajara jubatus, a peculiar new dinosaur from Brazil that was kept at a German museum toward the end of 2020. The first of its kind to be discovered, this feathered dinosaur had proto-feathers resembling ribbons from its shoulders. The bigger question is, though, how a fossil from Brazil ended up in Germany, which is not the dinosaur's native country. There are contradictory reports of how the fossil was exported from Brazil, which may have been against the law. The State Museum of Natural History Karlsruhe has been under pressure to repatriate the fossil due to the social media movement Ubirajara belongs to BR. The museum declined to do so, so the ongoing discussion and disagreements regarding colonialism in paleontology have become more heated. Tyrants once dominated their environments. It's possible that tyrannosaurs were as oppressive as their name suggests. The same finding has been supported by several studies released in 2020 and 2021, namely that giant tyrannosaurs, including T-Rex itself, shouldered out their carnivorous rivals by altering radically as they grew older. Tyrannosaurs had an adolescent development surge that transformed them from small, bone-chewing predators that could only pursue small prey into enormous, bone-crushing carnivores. By having young and immature animals occupy the tasks that other tiny species of carnivores would often hold, a single species like T-Rex or Gorgosaurus could cover numerous niches in the same ecosystem. Predators once towered over smaller tyrannosaurs. Tyrannosaurs were only sometimes powerful and big. In actuality, other types of enormous carnivorous dinosaurs played the job of the apex predator for tens of millions of years when tyrannosaurs were tiny. Tyrannosaurs eventually replaced other top carnivores in the northern continents of the late Cretaceous, and a new species identified this year from Uzbekistan helps to explain how that happened. Ulugbesaurus was more closely linked to dinosaurs like Allosaurus and was roughly 30 feet long, far longer than the tyrannosaur in its habitat. Although the reason why these massive, shark-toothed dinosaurs gave up so many of their homes to tyrannosaurs is still unknown, the latest discovery helps paleontologists focus their search. Arctic researchers find baby dinosaur fossils. Although paleontologists have known for some time that dinosaurs were within the Arctic Circle, it has remained to be seen whether or not they were year-round residents. The controversy is settled by a collection of dinosaur embryos and young dinosaurs discovered in Alaska's North Slope. From dinosaur embryos and hatchlings that lived in the Cretaceous Arctic, which would have experienced many months of cold and darkness each year, paleontologists have discovered tiny bones and teeth. The fact that dinosaurs were breeding and rearing their young here indicates how adaptable they were to many environments and climatic conditions. Dinosaurs socialized with one another. Some dinosaurs tended to congregate with their age-related contemporaries. A recent study that looked into the social behaviors of a long-necked herbivorous dinosaur named Moosaurus that lived about 200 million years ago came to that result. Paleontologists discovered eggs and hatchlings together, juveniles together, and adults alone or in pairs at a fossil site home to several dinosaurs of various ages. This biological phenomenon, known as age segregation, in which social groupings are established based on age, supports hypotheses about other dinosaur sites comparable to this one, associating with other dinosaurs of the same generation, rather than herds of many generations. That is all for this video. We will be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time!